Someone asked on the forum why I make games, why that's my chosen profession, why it's so important to me, and I do really feel like it's important to me. Excuse me. And I think it's a really exciting medium to be working with. It's a new and emerging art form, and I truly believe that. And so it's exciting to be able to help shape the medium to create sort of the potential for these sort of landmark games that change the way people perceive what interactive entertainment is. And certainly I think I mentioned that I feel like interactive entertainment is a better name than games, but I think we'll probably be stuck with games forever. So I think it's super exciting, and it is a very good medium for me personally because for whatever reason I'm really good at technical things and math and programming, and so I get to use that part of my brain that's not, atrophied, but also I get to indulge my creative side, which is really important to me. And certainly with a game like Neverending Nightmares, I felt like it was very important to express that. And so I think it's a really neat time where we can create completely new and different things and change how people perceive what a game is and what a game can be. And whether or not Neverending Nightmares succeeded, it doesn't really matter, but I think it's just exciting to try. It's exciting to be, kind of at the front of some new, exciting medium, and be part of a movement. And certainly, if you look at a game like That Dragon Cancer, I think That Dragon Cancer will redefine the meaning of what a game is, and will be very significant. And certainly I know all the That Dragon Cancer guys, and shared pack space with them, and so even I guess that makes me cool by association. I get to meet interesting people. And I think, I don't know exactly how I stumbled into video game programming. I liked video games as far back as I can remember, and someone asked if I could, sort of define what the appeal of video games was to me, and I'm not really sure that I can. I'm not really sure how I would do that. I mean, I don't remember specifically what was so cool or exciting or fun about them, many years ago. And certainly have a very bad memory. But I was fortunate to have a computer at home, and so I started learning to program at 9 and trying to write like text-based games in Quick Basic, and then there was this other program I had called World Builder, which was sort of a adventure game engine that was kind of neat, and so I made terrible games in World Builder, and then eventually I learned C and C++, and was able to make bigger and more interesting games. And so it's definitely been something I've always been interested in, and certainly I don't think it was necessarily what I wanted to do with my life, for my entire life, when I was very young, I wanted to run a construction company because I loved the big, excavators and all the different machinery and my Tonka trucks. That was my thing. Obviously, when I was very young, and then as I got older, I wanted to, and again, this is probably like elementary school. I wanted to build robots. That was what I saw myself doing. Inventing crazy robots. I think maybe between running a construction company, and building robots, I wanted to be an inventor and just invent things. And then after that, I wanted to make robots. And so, I don't know exactly at what point in my life what changed that, video game development became the thing that I really wanted to do. But certainly, through high school and college, I knew this was my calling and this is what I wanted to do with my life, and I worked very hard to get where I am today. And certainly I have no regrets, with the career I've chosen. It definitely isn't as glamorous or as fun as I had expected on the outside. Sort of looking in, there's a lot of difficulties and challenges, and there's a lot of like real world considerations. If you're working for a AAA studio, they can't make the cool game you're dreaming of because firstly there's like 200 other people on the team, and secondly because basically you're probably working on a sequel, something, or a licensed product, or basically something in which they can, estimate a good return on their investment, the publishers who are investing tons of money into this product. And certainly I don't begrudge them for that, because the business side of it is very hard, and even as an indie developer, it's very challenging to make ends meet, to keep the team paid, to pay myself a decent wage, and so certainly I think keeping people who want to make games employed is a good thing, always a good thing. One could argue that AAA publishers should, make more exciting games, and then they could make more money, but I think it's very difficult to take a risk with a large sum of money, and certainly, we took a risk with Retrograde to create something new and fresh with all of our savings, and it didn't pay off, and so certainly, I imagine, you look at a company like THQ, and maybe they were risking way too much of their money on the wrong projects, and certainly I think THQ tried to be safe, but totally missed the writing on the wall for how the industry was changing. But anyway, I'm rambling a little bit, but yeah, that's why I find video game development so exciting. The fact that it's combines the creative with the technical, and I think on both fronts, both the creative side of things were sort of blazing new trails, defining the medium, but also I think on technical side of things, there's a lot of exciting things happening there. There's a lot of research that goes into computer graphics and trying to get real-time rendering. The whole VR thing is something I'm really excited about. So there's a lot of cool aspects of video game development that make it fun to work on, and that's why I'm doing it. Thanks for watching.